Hi, so since I've been sick I decided to do a 20 music related questions because obviously I do music. And because I've been sick I haven't been able to record any covers. I've tried and failed, but so instead I'll just give you this. Hope you enjoy. Shut up, Facebook. My god. Which band or artist do you own the most albums by? This might not be obvious yet because if you haven't seen my room or the poster, I took down all the posters. I left one remaining poster because I was like, gotta keep a bit of it there. But I took down all of them and I was really sad. My side of my room needed redecorating. I've got a lot of albums by 5 Sauce. Some of them I don't have the physical copies. Some of them I've just got on my iTunes or I just listen to on Spotify. First one I've got is Live Sauce. This isn't the first one I bought, but it's like their only actual full album I've actually physically got. And it's got all my favourite songs, including A Long Way Home, which is my favourite song that they've ever written. And I think when it first came out, everyone was like, oh my god, Long Way Home, and then it kind of just died down and no one cares about it anymore, and I'm like, it's still my favourite song. I've also got a lot of their EPs. I've got the Amnesia EP, and of course, because I'm major trash, I bought both of the She's Kind of Hot EPs in one go, along with a couple of posters and some more CDs. I like both of them, but I definitely like the white background more, because it's got Broken Pieces and Lost in Reality, and this one's just got Over and Out and the alternative version of She's Kind of Hot. So this one's kind of like, and this one's like, nice. I've also got both of their main albums, Sounds Like, Feels Like, that's Anna. Big fan. I've got Sounds Good, Feels Good on iTunes, obviously, and everything else I own. Let's just leave it at that. What was the last song you listened to? Let me check my Spotify. The song I most recently listened to was Waiting for My Sun to Shine, which is by The Main, who's my favourite band at the moment. They're so good. What's in your CD player right now? I don't have a CD player. We used to have one, we threw it away. I don't know why, I think someone sat on it and broke it. But I don't have a DVD player that can play CDs. The thing that's in it right now though is Angus Songs of Perfect Snogging and Robbie. If you've watched it, you'll understand that. What's the last show you attended? The last show I attended was to see All Time Low and Good Charlotte. Jack wore a blonde wig and he came down into the crowd and stood on the crowd and they did every single song they love. Of course they ended with Dear Maria. Why even ask that question? What's the greatest show you've ever been to? Not gonna lie, this was the greatest show. Me and my best friend Emily, we got to the very, very front, so we were basically by their feet. We're at barrier. It's very rare for us to get to barrier because most of the time we're a bit like, oh no, I don't want to shove people, I don't want to be mean, I don't want to shove people, okay? But luckily for us, we somehow managed to force our way to the front and we were crushed, but it was the best gig experience I've ever been to in my life. What's the worst show you've ever been to? Funnily enough, the worst show I've ever been to was also another All Time Low concert. This one was at Banquet Records and McCluskey's. We got to meet them at Banquet Records. Jack hugged me. My best friend Katie was there as well. And this was weird, she'd just given blood earlier and we got those stickers. I didn't give blood because I hate needles and blood and I'm absolutely terrified. We walked up to them and she had like, I just gave blood and she had like the thing on her arm. I think it was Zach or Ryan, I can't remember which one she said it was, but they just looked at her and were like, are you okay? And she was like, yeah, and they looked at her arm and was just like, you sure? And then Jack looked at my sticker which just said, my grandma gave blood today. And he just looked at me and he was like, okay. Anyway, I really got off the point there, didn't I? When we went to go see them at McCluskey's, it's got loads of lighting equipment and cool stuff. But the problem is, when you want to see a band and actually see them, and there's not enough room, the lighting equipment gets in the way. So we went upstairs, because we gave up, we couldn't see anything downstairs. We walked to the upstairs balcony bit, and it would have been, like, you would have been able to clearly see them. It would have been amazing. But they had all of this lighting equipment in your face and you could not see past it to see them. And to see them, there were like 5 of us and we had to lie on our stomachs on the floor and poke our heads through these bars and like turn our heads like this. And we kept on getting told off by the security, but we could not see otherwise. We could barely see doing that. I think I saw Alex's foot and I yelled, honestly. What's the most musically involved you've ever been? I've been in quite a few bands, all have the same singer, who is my best friend Katie, and I either do lead or rhythm guitar. I've been in our first band, which was called A Fatal Flaw. I miss that band sometimes. We have More Than Tomorrow. We're still friends with the people that are in that band, because they're some of the most awesome people we've ever met. And we're just starting a new band now. We haven't got a band page. We're like just kind of getting to know each other at the moment, because obviously we're all people who've been like introduced to each other, and we're called With the Tide. What shows are you looking forward to? At the moment I've got 4 shows I'm really excited for. I'm seeing Kurzeja on Tuesday, I'm seeing 21 Pilots on Thursday. After that, in like a couple of weeks, I'm seeing Against the Current, and I come back and I see 5 Sauce. Like, I've got so many that I'm so excited for. What's your favourite band, Chet? There's one. It's one of the original 5 Sauce ones, which makes me really happy. It's got the stars, and Luke wore this one, so I'm like, nice. And of course it's got the original logo. It's got the original logo, not the one that's the skull that no one liked. Shh. What musician would you like to hang out with for a day? I'm gonna go with Melanie Martinez, because I feel like going to one of her music video shoots with her and like meeting her friends and just in general just being with Melanie Martinez would be the most amazing experience. Who is one musician or group you wish you would make a comeback? I mean, maybe My Chemical Romance, but Joe Edwards doing his own thing. Who is one band or artist you've always wanted to see live but never managed to? This is really hard for me to talk about, but I was supposed to be seeing Mayday Parade and The Main. And The Main is always a band I've always wanted to see live because I think they'll be amazing. But unfortunately, on this day, I was sick. I was sick seeing Set It Off as well. I don't know the next time those 2 bands are going to be coming to England. Name 4 or more flawless albums. We've got 21 Pilots, Blow Your Face. The song Fairly Local introduced me to this album. I saw it and I was like, oh my god, what is this genre of music? Honestly, I still don't know what genre of music is, but it's great. My second flawless album is Colour It In by the Maccabees. This is very much the album I listened to throughout fall. I love the band, they're amazing people, they make amazing music. I did a cover of Toothpaste Kisses on my channel, which you should definitely check out. That's my favourite song, full stop. When I say, oh yeah, I love this song, it's my favourite song, it's not my favourite song. Toothpaste Kisses will be my favourite song and will always be my favourite song. My third one is American Candy by The Main. My favourite song of it is, Diet Soda Society. It was my favourite one from the start. And my 4th flawless album is Death of a Bachelor by Panic at the Disco. Not much to say about that one really, it's just every song is great. How many music related videos and CDs do you own? I don't actually own any. I mean, I know if this counts, but they're musicals I was in when I was in my musical drama group. Never got a part in them. You can see me at the back. Yeah, working my stuff. Never do that again, I'm sorry. How many concerts or shows have you been to in total? I've been to Avenged Sevenfold twice in my hardcore metal phase, but for my Valentine as well, and Five Finger Death Punch. I saw live at the Coco, which was great. I saw My Chemical Romance when Cher had white-head red hair. That was a great day, I'm going to tell you that. I've seen Don Broco. I've seen All Time Low 4 times, which is really embarrassing. I've seen them at Reading, I've seen them at McCluskey's, I saw them in Wembley, I saw them at the O2, I saw Against the Current, I love Chrissy to the depths of my soul. I saw Moose Blood, the lead singer bumped into me when he was just like meandering around the corridors and I was like, oh, I know you, and he was like, don't touch me. I saw As It Is twice, I saw Good Charlotte, I saw Lower Than Atlantis, we got stuck at the back there, so that wasn't the best gig. My friend got kicked in the eye, she got a black eye because she got to the front. I saw Bastille, saw Panic at the Disco, but that was at Reading. Don't know if that counts, I saw them at Reading. Brendan Urie's microphone hecked up. You could barely hear him, you could see him just being like, ah shit. I saw Drench. Drench were really good because I didn't know them when I saw them, and I enjoyed them a lot, even more than some of the bands I knew. Saw Neck Deep, of course, basic pop punk bitch. Saw Paris at Reading. Saw Wilkinson also there. Very drunk, late at night. It was pretty good. I like their music. In total, I've seen about 23, and that's kind of like excluding a lot of the opening acts and a lot of the people I've seen at Reading and stuff like that. And by the end of the week, it will be like 30. Who have you seen the most live? What time though? I'm not even ashamed. What's your favourite movie soundtrack? I love House Moving Castle. I'm a massive Studio Ghibli fan. I've got a lot of their films. What's your last musical phase before you wisened up? I've had a lot of phases. I had that rock phase, and then I kind of moved into the pop punk genre, and I was stuck firmly in that for years. Like, I was like, someone would say pop, I'd be like, oh my god, disgusting. But now, I've still got a bit of pop punk, got a bit of pop, got a bit of indie, got Kurzeja. I pretty much like most music, so I think that, in a way, that's how I wisened up a lot. What's your guilty pleasure that you admit to liking? I don't have one. I think most people, if they like Five Sauce, they're like, oh my god, I'm so ashamed, I like them. I'm just like, eh. Like, I don't care. I like Five Sauce. I think they're great musicians. I think they're not the best people sometimes, but I think they're alright people. And I'm not ashamed to say that. Well, thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all my social medias, because there are a lot of them. Yeah, have a nice day.